Okay, a very good evening, all the new interns, those who have joined today's internship welcome meeting. Uh, First of all, it's a very great day. We are celebrating Diwali all over India and abroad India as well. And it's a great time that on Diwali, you guys have joined our organization as interns. And we are starting your internship batch of 1st November 2024, today onwards. So I would like to welcome all the participants, those who have joined today. So overall objective of this meeting is to explain you how you guys have to work in this internship. What are the important softwares which you have to use during your internship? How the internship operation works. So we are going to explain you this. This is the important part. Then we will try to discuss internship goals. What do we expect from our interns? What kind of values they can generate for the company and for the customers of the company, in fact. So we are going to discuss all of these points. So first, I would just like to confirm that my voice is clearly audible to all the interns, those who have joined. You can raise your hands. Later, if we have time, this meeting might wind up at 7:30 p.m. So we'll try to deliver all the important information. Later, we will have an email communication channel where we will discuss all the important things. Also, we will share one more presentation where we have a detailed, information about the projects of the company and everything. So we will share that with you, and you guys can watch that also to get a broader idea about what do we do. So again, मैं हिंदी में भी आई थिंक बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे होंगे जो हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल होंगे, तो मैं आप लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं इंटर्नशिप 1 नवंबर 2024 बैच में, और साथ में आप सभी लोगों को दिवाली की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज काफ़ी अच्छे दिन के आप लोग इंटर्नशिप अपना स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। हम भी ये एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि काफ़ी अच्छा वैल्यू आप लोगों के आने से हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को मिलेगा। सो एक अच्छी इंटर्नशिप की आप लोगों की शुरुआत हो और काफ़ी हाई वैल्यू डिलीवरी आप लोग कर सकें, यही हम लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं। सो ठीक है गाइज, लेट अस स्टार्ट। सो आई हैव टू वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स। फर्स्ट, एक तो मैं आप लोगों के लिए सबसे पहले हम प्रोसेस को एक बार फटाफट समझ लेते हैं, बिकॉज द मीटिंग हैज टू एंड बाय 7:30 बिकॉज ऑफ दिवाली. People have to celebrate, so we will try to discuss all important points and wind up somewhere around 7:30 p.m. today. So सबसे पहले आप सभी लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप लोग hackveda.in/intern tracker ये URL ओपन कर लीजिए और अपने अपने लॉग इन कर लीजिए अपने इंटर्न ट्रैकर अकाउंट्स में. ये लिंक मैं आप सभी लोगों के साथ चैट पे भी शेयर कर रहा हूँ. ये लिंक आप लोगों को जो सिलेक्शन लेटर ईमेल मिला होगा, उस सिलेक्शन लेटर ईमेल के अंदर आपको इंटर्न ट्रैकर का यूजर नेम और पासवर्ड दिया गया है. So we have provided this intern tracker username and password on your selection letter email. You can get your username and password from there, and your registered email ID with this internship is your username. And in case if you miss the mail or if you want to reset your password, you can typically go here, as in you can go to the sign up section, and at the sign up, I think there is an option where you can reset your password. Okay. So now, so what I'm going to do, everybody has to log into their intern tracker accounts, and I am also logging into one sample account just to guide you how you guys have to use intern tracker during this internship. All your internship tasks, attendance, completion letter, selection letter, as in what all communication we have to do during this internship will be organized on this intern tracker platform. Okay. So I believe all the users have tried login to this. Also, let me just, have a quick check just to track you guys that you guys are, able to access things appropriately. Okay. So great. So now you guys can log into your intern tracker accounts. The username and password is already provided to all of the interns, those who are selected. It's a great thing that we are 132 interns are starting their internships on 1st of November 2024. Maybe I think around 20 of them have joined this meeting. And I wish all other people also get that, the appropriate information. Now, so when you guys log into your intern tracker account, this is a very, very important account, and you have to use this account regularly, daily in your internship. First of all, your basic information would be provided. Apart from that, there is a public profile which will be later used with your employers. Maybe Hackveda can, have you as the future employee here or a team member. And there are great, hiring partners also. For them, this public profile is available. So it's a very important profile. What all you are doing during your internship, if you want to show it to your faculty members or your college, you can share your public profile with them, and they can see your task during the internships and the scores which you are getting during the internship. Each and information is available on your public profile. Your mentors at your college can access and see that. Apart from that, there is a very important section known as internship details. So there will be one default major project allotted. Mostly it is Day Trade Insight initially. And but you will get tasks related to multiple projects during this internship. All these projects, the information you will get one by one as soon as you progress during this internship. There will be a department of your internship which would be displayed. And let me just update the department of the new people, those who have joined. So just give me a minute. So that let me update it. So majorly, this is updated for all the interns, those who have joined. So you can quickly check back your department here. So this is a group in which you guys are organized. My name is Devanshu Shukla and I am your industry mentor. So mostly the program is designed by me in order to, make more and more value for our customers. Now your start date would be mentioned. The start date is very important. All your documents which will be issued from Hackveda to you, the starting date would be mentioned, which is mentioned here. In case if you need to get this updated or, in case if there is any discrepancies, you can write an email to support@hackveda.in. Okay. So this is a very, very important email which you guys must use for all your communications. One is support@hackveda.in and second is scrum@hackveda.in. Okay. Majorly you have to use the important one is Scrum first for all your scoring, marks and other issues. Use Scrum. And in case if you are stuck in any of the technical issues, you can, write us mails on support@hackveda.in. This is the major place where we seek all the request issues of our interns. Since we have thousands of interns on our platform, as of today, if I talk, there is more than 4,500 interns from all over India. So it is very, very important that we have a very, organized communication. So all the interns are requested to write mails on scrum@hackveda.in for their Scrum issues, meeting issues, or whatever it is. And for technical queries, you can write at support@hackveda.in. Okay. Now, in case if you need any important information to be communicated to your colleges, so you can use the following information is also available here. My name is Devanshu Shukla. I'm your external supervisor. Wherever in the documentation, you can use this information directed@hackveda.in and number. But I don't take calls personally from interns. If you have to connect with me on your intern tracker, there is a mentors section where you can schedule a meeting with me. But I don't appreciate students calling me on my number for PT, internship issues. So better you write it on scrum@hackveda.in and support@hackveda.in. In case if your problem is not getting solved, then you need to connect to somebody, then you can call Miss Neha Avasthi on this number. Okay. And this is her email ID. So she is the human resources person. She is taking care of all the important things. So for technical, for every issue, first start your communication using this mail ID, scrum@hackveda.in and support@hackveda.in. And later you can reach out to this contact number. Okay. In case, if you want, any feedback form needs to be signed by the organization, you can send it to scrum@hackveda.in. अगर आपका कॉलेज का कोई फीडबैक फॉर्म है या कुछ भी अगर आपको भरवाना है, तो यू हैव टू सेंड ऑल ऑफ दोज डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू scrum@hackveda.in, और एक रेस्पेक्टिव टीम इस चीज को देख करके प्रोसेस करेगी. लॉग बुक्स, इन केस अगर किसी को अपने लॉग बुक्स साइन करवाने हैं, ठीक है, जो आपको कॉलेज में इंटर्नशिप के लिए सबमिट करने होते हैं, so you can send those logbooks at scrum@hackveda.in and you will get the signatures done. Okay. In case अगर आपको अपने कॉलेज को कोई इंफॉर्मेशन कम्युनिकेट करनी है अबाउट द कंपनी, सो कोई कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर या मेल आईडीज देने हैं, तो यू कैन गिव दिस कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर एंड ईमेल आईडी टू योर कॉलेज फॉर एनी फर्दर कम्युनिकेशन. ओके. नाउ, so I believe this is clear to all the people. Now, when you have joined this internship, आपका सबसे पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव है to become a valuable, asset to the organization, for currently for Hackveda and later for, for any of the organization which you are working. So there is a placement insight section which we have created here, which displays the important required skills for that role, for whatever role you have joined. Okay. In case if you are not getting any placement insights, sooner you will get that on your profiles. Okay. We have activated it for a few groups as of now, but eventually we are on the go where we will activate it for all the interns, those who are on the platform. Okay. So how you have to define yourself. So we don't know as of now what skills do you have. We have just conducted one assessment test, or you have taken a direct registration. But in order to give you the right roles, we want you to take more and more quizzes on the platform so that we can get to know what skills you have and what is the current skill gap which you have. Okay. So we want to identify it. Now, there are some daily operations which you guys need to do. The first and a very important operation which you have to do regularly is every morning log into intern tracker and mark your attendance. So you can click on mark attendance and your today's attendance will be marked. So you can mark it from Monday to Sunday each day, on all days whenever you are available. This attendance is counted and it is very, very important for all your documentation purposes and every, important things. So you have to log into your intern tracker account regularly and mark your attendance. This is the first operation which you have to do regularly. Now, when you have already marked your attendance for the very first time, since you are, a new intern, for the very first time, you have to request a new task. Okay. Why do you have to request new task? Because interns have different, academic schedule and academic calendars. So we are not sure when to allot which task to which intern. So it is advised that an intern, whenever he is available, he can request a new task, and a new task will be allotted to his intern tracker profile within 24 to 48 hours by the system. Okay. So as soon as you have time, you can request a new task and you can start working on the task. This internship is very, very flexible. You can work on any time as per your convenience. Okay. You can devote any desired time as per your availability. You can do that. We are flexible. So you can request new task and you can start working on your task. Okay. When you request a new task will be allotted to you, and it will be displayed in the My Pending Task section. Okay. And details of that task will be accessible on the top menu bar in the My Tasks. So when you click on My Tasks, you will get to see the task details which are allotted to you, which means the project which is allotted to you. Okay. So initially, let's say for this person, a develop future location prediction system is allotted to this candidate. There is a assigned date, there is a due date by when this needs to be completed. Then there is a video reference that what do we expect from the intern. So you can click on this watch now and you will be redirected to a knowledge base section. Okay. Let me just quickly refresh that. I think we'll just check. I think this must be activated for the interns. You will get a list of the videos which you can access in order to, in order to get the sample video submissions or presentation submissions, which are done by your senior interns and so you can access it. And I'm going to check it, the knowledge base that should be accessible to you. Now, coming back to that, you can find video reference. Then you will get all your, instructions about how you have to complete the task. And finally, you have to deliver a presentation. So as soon as you are ready with your task, now what you need to do, you need to go to your home section and you have to schedule a presentation. Okay, you have to click on schedule a presentation. So when you are done with the task, you have to create a video presentation. And once you are ready with the presentation, click on schedule a presentation, because you might get the presentation on the very same date also. Okay. So once you schedule a presentation, you will get an email invite to join this Scrum meeting link. So this Scrum meetings happens every Tuesday to Friday, 7 p.m. onwards. Okay. So you have to join the respective Scrum meeting, whichever is allotted to you on your presentation schedule, and you have to deliver the live presentation in this meeting. This live presentation will be scored by one of the Scrum managers, and that will be your score with respect to each task. This is how we are going to evaluate how you are performing during the internship. Okay. Now, post 1st November onwards, we have done a very important change. All the video submissions which crosses a score of 75 or 80, so we will request, and the video is valuable for the organization, so we will ask the intern to submit that video, and it will be published on our official channels, and it will be circulated among the customers for whatever project or task the video is created. And the revenue which we are making out of that asset, which is circulated, the revenue will be shared in form of a stipend with respect to the intern. So now we have this facility that stipends may start from the very first month onwards for those candidates whose presentations are scored above 80. Okay. So if you are submitting a presentation, it is above 80. If we like that video, we will request, to re-record it, and we will take that video and publish it for our customers. Okay. So in that way, you will generate value, and whatever value you are generating for us or for the customers, you will be rewarded in form of stipends in form of performance-based stipends. Okay. Again, a very, very important factor is you need to pass the probation period also. So in order to get this stipends released, okay, there might be stipends, activated on your wallet, or it might be accounted on the company's record, but it will be released to you once your probation period is passed. So probation period is you need to have a minimum 40 or 45 days of attendance. You should have delivered minimum 4 to 6 presentations with consistent 70% score. Consistent 70% plus score you need to do. So it is always advised that you refer the knowledge base, which is at the top right section. See the video presentations which are above 75 or 80 score, and then try to understand how that presentation was created. And then you have to create a presentation so that you cross the bar of 70, 75, 80. Okay. So I think that this is very, very important. Now, all of your scores will be, calculated, and you will be calculated on the basis of your performance chart, your communication skills, your presentation skills during the video presentation, how you demonstrated your project, and how did you narrated the presentation, how with what storytelling skills you have delivered or presented your presentation. All of these will be evaluated and calculated. Okay. Then once you pass the probation period, you can request a probation letter from here. You will automatically get that button activated as soon as you are ready to request the probation, and you will start getting the stipends monthly on the basis of your performance. Post that, so these are the very, very important information. Along with that, your overall performance, your scores will also be displayed on your profiles, and I can show you a few more profiles, but eventually you will get to see those profiles once you start completing tasks on Intern Tracker. Now there is one more thing. So first you have to request tasks. You will get your tasks on Intern Tracker My Task section. all your presentation scores which will be given will be displayed to you on the My Scores section. Also, we have created My Courses section for the students. We believe there are students, those who do not have fundamental idea, but just because of, internships are popular nowadays, so they have applied for this internship. So now I advise that whatever your role is, let's say if you are for a data science or for Python, try to complete the respective courses which are allotted in your account. Okay, it will help you in completing the projects and the tasks. So these videos which are accessible, these courses are freely accessible on your intern tracker profile. And it is a great idea if you don't know fundamentals, because you know yourself better. And if you guys don't know, how to complete projects, if you don't have relevant experience, if you don't have the fundamental skills, try to start with the courses first and complete at least one course video per day. At least one course video per day. That would be very, very important for you guys, so that you have the right mindset that how I should code, how I should, do my things. And then these skills will be used in your projects. So that's how you guys have to work and organize. I believe this is clear. Coming back to the intern tracker profile again, then you have the knowledge base section. In the knowledge base sections, now you can see. So once you reach to this knowledge base section, you will get all the, videos. So what all you will get the title of your project, whatever task was allotted to you, then who presented it, what was the score he got, and on what date he delivered the presentation. It is very, very important. Let's say my sample task which I need to do is performance assessment framework for data masking and SQL servers. Let's say this is my sample task. I will try to search this task and I will try to see who all has done work on this particular task. So when I search this, you can see Nikita has scored 84, then somebody scored 72, somebody scored 76 on the same topic. So there are multiple presentations available. One person, Deepali, has scored 87. I think this is the highest score which somebody has got. Then there is Sanskar Patmasi, who has also scored 87. So now what you can do, it would be advisable that you refer these presentations, okay? Because they have got a very, very good high score. So definitely their presentation would be very, very good, okay? So that's this information resource you will get access on this intern tracker platform.
And today,
okay. And similarly, these kind of presentations, you guys also have to deliver. After completing your task, you have to create a video presentation of this format. I believe this is clear with all of you. Okay. Now, so these are some very, very important concepts which I wanted you guys to know during this internship, so as to maximize your internship experience. Then now when you are working, there is a mentor section which we have enabled, and you can directly schedule a meeting with me. So what you can do, you can click on schedule meeting. More mentors with respect to the group would be available, and you guys can schedule your meeting with mentors. So what you can do, you can fill up your name, email, mobile number. You can select your group, whatever group you belong to. Then you can select them, give the meeting title, the description of the meeting. Why do you want to have a meeting? Okay. Why is it important? You can specify that, and you can schedule your meeting on what specific date and time you can schedule the meet. Generally, try to schedule the meeting between, let's say after 11 a.m. Up to 7 p.m. Tentatively 10 to 7 is our official working hours. In case if we are available after 7 or 8, if you have a schedule, we'll give you a confirmation and we will try to meet you. Okay. So you can schedule this meeting from the mentors section here, and and we can have live discussions the way we are trying to do. But do not try to schedule meetings unnecessarily. Only try to schedule meeting when you have a very, very important, objective, which is not being met with the scrum managers or with the support references or any other, issues. So we have tried to organize this internship for you in a way that it is in a very, very convenient way. You should gain valuable experience and develop value for the company, for the organization. Now, there's very important thing that you have to match your skills. Now, this intern tracker platform is directly correlated with the clients, what all projects we are doing for our clients, or the candidates which we are preparing for our hiring partners. So once you start taking quizzes, you will be matched, your skills will be matched with the appropriate hiring partners that who are hiring for what skills. That's a very major part of this intern tracker platform, and we will give you that detail in more meetings, as soon as we progress. So depending on your quiz, you will get a selection score, and you can see, let's say if I want to work for Deloitte, so what all skills do I need to have as a Python developer? So currently I only have Python skill because I have passed the Python quiz. But these are the other skills which I need to learn: fast API, Flask, communication skills, SQL, API development. So I have to prepare on all these skills, and I have to make myself valuable in order to work with these top organizations. So that is the major funda of this intern tracker platform, to make you more and more skilled, more and more valuable. Okay. And then you will be working on the projects for our customers, and we will also try to create a successful path for you, so that from Hackveda you can go to a top Fortune 500 organization or top 50 companies in India. That's what is the objective of this intern tracker internship platform. Okay. So this is going to be very helpful for you, for your career. You will gain a very high experience during this internship. But what we need from you is commitment. You have to be committed. You have to deliver value in the internship. Okay. Once your internship is done, for whatever duration you are available with us, once you feel that you are now done with the internship and you have to get the completion score, click on request completion letter. If you have minimum 2 presentations with good scores, we will issue completion letter to you, and you can submit that in your college. Okay. So each and every operation which you have to perform during this internship has to be done through intern tracker. Now I want you guys to do one more thing. Just okay, guys, I believe you all have joined back. In case if anybody has any queries, they can post their queries on chat also, so that I can read those queries and I can respond to you once I'm done with delivering the basic information. So if you guys have any queries in between, you can post your queries in the chat also, and we can take it from there. Now, so I think we are clear till this point that there are companies, placement partners, those who hire from Recruit Upskill platform, which our company has developed. So what all you will be learning during this internship? One, you will gain experience. Two, when you are delivering valuable content or submissions, you will be getting stipends for that. We will be providing you selection letters, completion letters, experience letters, which will be valuable for your guys. I want to mute yourself. Just give me a minute. Okay. So where I was. Yes. So you will gain valuable information, as in, you will gain valuable experience for you. Then you will get performance-based stipends. Whatever valuable contribution you are doing for the organization, you'll get in form of stipends. You will get the performance-based stipends. Third, you will get all the documentation support, like your selection letters, your completion letters, meeting with the mentors, with your college organizations for your internship, So all that support you will get from Hackveda during your internship. Signing off your documentations, filling up the internship scores, which your college has to submit to AICTE. Okay. So all of this, very important things will be provided to you during this internship. Apart from that, with all the skills which you will be gaining, you will be mapped with the top hiring companies also, so that you get a clear path that after Hackveda, let's say after 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, who will be your next, company where you will be working and contributing your efforts. So we have organized and developed the platform in a way so that we can give you 100% skilling opportunities and 100% employability opportunities. So this falls under our employability and skilling and employability segment, this product. And you guys have to create the value during this internship to make yourself more and more valuable and to make Hackveda more and more valuable for the customers. I believe you guys are good to go about this. You understood that what you have to do. Regularly log into your intern tracker account, mark your attendance. If you have a task, if you don't have a task, request a new task and you will get a task allotted. When you are done with completion of your task, when you are ready with the presentation, you can click on schedule a presentation. Then you have to join the Scrum meeting and deliver the presentation. A Scrum manager will score your presentation. If your presentation is above 70% score and we like your video presentation, we will communicate to you in order to use the valuable content, or if we want you to modify it in a way which would be more relevant for our customers. So you have to create that video presentation or the project or the source code, whatever it is. You have to submit it, and then we will give it to our hiring partners. And depending on your performance, we will be sharing performance-based stipends to you. So all of this will be provided to you during this internship. Apart from that, the stipends will be released when you have the probation period passed. Okay, so make sure you make good presentations. Always try to make presentations with above 70% score. Even if you're not getting above 70% score, it won't be a problem. Don't worry about it. But you have to improve. Suppose your first presentation is 50%, your second presentation is 60%. Then let's say from third presentation onwards, fourth presentation onwards, you should try to increase your performance and it should be above 70-75%. Okay. Only then the new career opportunities, hiring opportunities, project opportunities will open for you guys. I believe this is clear and you guys understood the objective of the internship. Okay. Now, coming back to some very other important parts. First, you have to set up your photograph here. Click on this, update your photograph, because only then we will be able to identify who we are working with and who is our team member. Use a professional photograph, because hiring partners also see your photograph from here. Try to use a beautiful, a good looking picture so that it looks more and more attractive to the hiring partner or the project partner. So make sure you use a very good photograph. Apart from that, also try to update your organization. Okay, here is a list of colleges. These are the list of colleges who are who are on from where we are getting the interns for this organization. So you can select the relevant college name. In case if your college is not listed here, you can write us an email to support@hackveda.in and we can update your college name. Okay, so make sure you fill this information. Whenever you need any support, write a mail to support@hackveda.in. Also, there is a feature where you can start the conversation maybe once, I think it's not active at the moment, but whenever it is active, you can reach out to technical support. Otherwise, always write an email to support@hackveda.in. That would be your best friend. Okay, it will help you solve your internship related issues, and you can write to scrum@hackveda.in. Okay, now, so I believe we are clear with all of these points. Now, before I proceed further with my presentation, what I want from you all is a group photograph, so that let us, we'll have a group photograph and that will be for records. So I want you all to turn your cams on for a minute and let's have a group photograph. And then we will proceed further with this presentation. And let me just set it to Okay, guys, come on. Okay, I can see Akash Kushwaha. I can see Muhammad Farooq, Syed Rahman, Arun Saini, Satish Nagar, Sahil, Qasim, PJ Rubel, Sarang, Pujari, Vandana, Aman Kushwaha. Great. So, guys, a very, very warm welcome. On a count of three, I'm going to take a picture, and this will be our team's picture. Okay. The people, those who have not yet started their camps, please go on. Ankita, you can also start your camp. Then I have Surya Raj, Aman Kushwaha. Guys, you can also please turn your cams on. And on a count of three. So, guys, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much for the photograph. So again, if you have any questions in the meantime, you can always ask me your questions. I can, also we can have one-to-one meetings, which you can schedule through the mentors section, which I have already told you. I have already told you about the scoring mechanism and everything on which the Scrum managers, they evaluate your presentations and, submissions. Now I'm going to share one very, very important, the psychology and the thought process of our organization and what do we expect from the interns to do. Till now, what all we have discussed is just the operations part. Okay. Also, there is a video in your selection letter email. You can watch that video also where we have discussed detailed projects also, which we have already accomplished. But now we are developing something new. We are working on some new projects. So the task which you guys will get after a couple of tasks, let's say after 4 or 5 evaluation tasks, then you will get more project related precise tasks. Okay. So initial task would be just to check your communication skills, your demonstration skills, your storytelling skills, your performance skills. So initial task might not be much related to your project, but you have to pass through it because that will help us evaluate you in a better way. And then accordingly, your intern tracker will get the tasks which would be more relevant to your project and to your profile. Okay. Majorly all the tasks are related to your profile, but it will be eventually more related to your, career goals and all that. And that we will customize after, having meetings and discussions, and accordingly your profile will be optimized. Now, I want to take you guys to an important presentation which I have brought to you just to set the right goals between, the teams. So what we want from the interns? We want interns to gain experience during this internship, gain valuable work experience, and solve problems which we are currently facing. Okay. The problems of the customers, the problems of any kind of customer which we are currently serving, you have to help us solve those problems. Okay. And build valuable solutions. That is what we expect from you. There might be some fundamental knowledge issues. It might be a thing that you might not know each and every skill. So we have organized intern tracker for you so that you can learn fundamental courses from there. Initially, don't expect what you get out of the course. Try to complete the course. Once you complete the course, you will get, a very different idea about how we guys work. Okay. About how we build applications and how our interns build applications. So try to go through with the courses if you don't have the fundamental skills. If you are confused anywhere, join Scrum meetings in the evening. Scrum managers will guide you. If you want me to help you guys in a way where, related to about, broader goals and discussions, you can schedule a meeting with me and I can, join the meeting with you and help you guys. But let's see what is the overall psychology behind how our business works. So Hackveda is divided into 5 important parts. Okay. And the very important part is the value creation, which we do. Okay, just give me a minute. So the value creation, which we do, let me just pin this, man. Okay. So what do we do? Initially, we try to create value for our customers. So first we try to discover what customers need or want, and then we try to create solution for those needs or those wants. Okay. So we do a lot of keyword analysis, we do a lot of search analysis, we do a lot of social media analysis. Okay, we do a lot of jobs analysis and different analysis we do in order to discover what people need and want. And then we try to develop applications, services, in order to give that value to the customer. And that is what we expect from our interns. We want our interns to discover what people need and want by by completing the task, by going through the courses. You will eventually get those skills which will help you discover what people need and want. Okay, and then you have to help us create it. Then the second part of our organization is attracting attention and building demand for what we have created. So we have to get the attention of the right customer. For whoever we have created this product or service, we have to attract their attention. So a lot of social media management, LinkedIn management, Facebook management, YouTube management, a lot of things is required. Okay, and since we have to make a broader impact, we have to make a larger impact, we need a very, very large team. And hence we need good interns who are thousands in numbers as of now with Hackveda, and they can create a very, very larger impact. So we want you to market our brand so that Hackveda can stand out with respect to our customers. Okay, so we want you guys to help us attract more and more attention and build the demand for what we have created and what all solutions we're trying to build. And we want your support in that. Third is the sales part of our business, where we have to turn our prospective customers into paying customers. So we have to, work on various segments, that how we can create more and more sales with respect to our customers, the users of our applications and the products. Okay, so we have to do that also. And you have to help us out in building solutions to make, prospective customers into paying customers. Now, moving on to the next part, then is the value delivery. This is the fourth part, where we have to give our customers what we have promised and ensuring that they are satisfied. So this is a very important part. Akash Kushwaha, I request you not to annotate on the screen. Otherwise, I need to disable it. Okay. Now, so value delivery is very, very important, and followed by we have to manage the accounts, where we have to bring in enough money to keep going and make our efforts worthwhile. So we want you guys to help us out in all these 5 very important parts. Okay. Moving on to the next part. So how do we identify what customers need, and how do we identify what we need to develop for them? So there are a couple of core desires which we try to identify about a customer, and then we try to make a product for him, or a service for him, or a value for him. Okay. So now you also have to think in the mind, whenever you are creating your presentations, what drive are you, attracting of the customer? Always create your presentations for your customers. Okay, and always try to think that which drive will be induced in your customer. So always try to deliver presentations in a way. So so the first we do is the drive to acquire. So we create projects, products, where we induce the drive to acquire in the customer. Now, what is generally done here? You can see that the desire to obtain or collect physical objects, as well as immaterial qualities like status, power, influence, this kind of products and services, induce the drive to acquire among the customer. You can see that businesses built on the drive to acquire include the retailers, investment brokerages, political consulting companies, companies that promise to make us wealthy, famous, influential, or powerful. Connect to this drive. So you might get certain projects and tasks where you have to create the presentations in a way where you can induce the drive to acquire in your customers, or whoever the viewer of your video presentation is. Okay, so try to do that. The second drive is the drive to bond, the desire to feel valued and loved by forming relationships with others, either platonic or romantic. Okay, there are various kinds of businesses like restaurants, conferences, dating services. So companies that promise us to make us more attractive, well liked, highly regarded connect to this drive. So whenever we do workshops, whenever we do conferences, so we try to induce this drive to bond among our customers. So you guys also have to focus on your presentations whenever you're making a restaurant kind of an application or an application for a conference, okay, or you're working on a project which is related to this. Then you have to ensure that what all you are developing, either is it inducing this drive to bond among the customer or not. And if you don't have the right skills, don't worry, we have provided some some online courses. Also, we are organizing multiple trainings with the experts from the industry. You can always subscribe to those trainings. The trainings are organized on a very smaller costs. So if you feel that you don't have the right skill, and it is the time where you can learn from the industry expert themselves. So we are planning to organize more and more trainings also, which will be live one-to-one trainings from the expert, where you can subscribe those trainings and improve yourself and then deliver presentations and make it more valuable. So that's you guys are going to get information as soon as you progress further in your internships. Now, the third kind of information is the drive to learn. Okay, the desire to satisfy our curiosity. So businesses built on the drive to learn include academic programs, book publishers, training workshops. So these workshops and programs, they try to induce the drive to learn among the customers, okay, in order to satisfy their curiosity. So companies that promise to make us more knowledgeable or competent connect to this drive. So major projects which we develop is we create knowledge, because we create products around data analysis. The data may depend, maybe of stock market, the data may be of a health of a person, or the blood reports, or it could be audience behavior online. So we try to collect all that data, let's say data of job descriptions of companies. So we try to make our user more and more knowledgeable. That is what we offer in majority of our projects and products. Okay, so we want our interns to understand this, that during this internship, what all tasks you are doing, you have to identify whether you have induced this drive to learn among the viewer who's going to watch it. So try to create the presentations in a way so that the presentation is highly valuable and the user gets to have something out of the presentation which you have delivered, or the project submissions which you have done. Maybe it is the source code, maybe it is the application, product, whatever it is. But eventually, for every product or every project, you have to deliver a presentation, because that is the only way we can evaluate you. The Scrum managers can evaluate you. So presentations are compulsory after every task. So after every task, you have to make a presentation, schedule your presentation, and deliver the presentation. Now, moving on to the next part is the drive to defend, the desire to protect ourselves. So applications like cybersecurity, which we develop for DRDOs, they fall under this, where we, induce this drive to defend. So businesses that try to deliver home alarm system manufacturers, martial art training programs, legal services, because we try to develop web applications, mobile applications for these type of companies also. So there we have to induce this drive to defend among the customers of those businesses. So you also have to understand that this is the fourth drive, which is very important. Okay. So these are some 4 or 5 important drives which we try to create among the project, service, presentation, whatever we try to develop, which can induce at least 1 or 2 of these drives. Okay. And then our project or the product become more sellable. Okay. That's what is very important for you guys to understand. Now, moving on to, there are standard forms of values, which we, in these forms, you can deliver value to in this internship. So either you can develop a product for us, either you can develop a service for us. Okay. Either you can develop a cloud or a shared resource or an API, anything like that. You can develop subscription models for us. You can create some valuable things which we can offer to our customers in form of subscriptions, so that you can deliver, that you can create, that problems you can identify and you can build. during your internships. Okay. Then you can develop resale. We don't do as of now. So majorly those four important parts: product, service, shared resource, subscription. These are four important forms of value which we try to give it to our customers. You can take a screenshot of this if you want. Otherwise, we will share this video recording with you so that you can watch it once again and understand it clearly, because this you need to know. This is very, very important for you guys during this internship. Okay. Now, then what you have is resale, we don't do. Lease, we don't do. Marketing agencies, somewhere we support marketing agencies. So you can also read about how we deliver value in form of an agency. This is very, very important, which we do. Audience aggregation. There is a product which we have developed known as Audience Blend. We will talk about it somewhere in the future during your internship. So audience aggregation, what do we do there? We get the attention of a group of people with certain characteristics, then sell access to that group in form of advertising to another businesses looking to reach that audience. So these are the same model which Facebook, Google, and these search engines and social networks follow. Audience aggregation is the business model, or is the value which they deliver. So we are also focused much on audience aggregation. We are creating many projects which deliver value to the customers in form of audience aggregation. So you need to know about this also. This is also very important. Okay. And eventually you will get to know, by having more and more meetings with us. But initially, the most important part is that you try to deliver basic tasks which are allotted to you, get evaluated fast. And then, you will get more and more customized tasks which you can develop and which you can, create value for our customers, create value for the company, and gain performance-based stipends and gain, a very, very high value experience, which will be used for your career with the top organizations in India and abroad. So that's how it is organized. So then there are four more forms, but we don't, work on these forms. So there are major 4 or 5 forms of value which we deliver. One is audience aggregation, which you should know. Subscription, you should know. Product, you should know. Service, you should know. So these are some very 4 important major forms of value which we deliver to our customers. And you guys also have to work on it. Okay. So what generally we do in the subscription model, let me tell you about it. So you have to provide significant value to each subscriber on a regular basis, build a subscriber base and continually attract new subscribers to compensate for attrition, build customers on a recurring basis, and retain each subscriber as long as possible. These are the 4 activities which your valuable submission must do when you try to create something during this internship. Okay. The second, so we expect students to develop subscription-based applications for us. You can submit subscription-based ideas and develop them, and then we can offer you our platform, to offer it to the large number of audiences and customers. And finally, it should generate revenue for the company. So that's what is the mindset, and that's what you guys need to deliver. Second, you can deliver is audience aggregation kind of applications and projects, okay, which you will be doing generally by doing submissions of your presentations. Okay, so your presentations which you will be delivering may gain value or may generate revenue in form of audience aggregation through ad networks and all that, and you will be paid on the basis of that. So try to create good and valuable videos, valuable video presentations, so that it becomes more and more appealing to our customers and the audience. Now, what do we do in audience aggregation? You identify a group of people with common characteristics or interests, create and maintain some way of attracting that group's attention, find third parties who are interested in buying the attention of that audience, sell access to that audience without alienating the audience itself. So there are various products which we have developed. We will, give you tasks on that also, analysis, DevOps, and all these groups work on the projects in a different way with respect to their department, and hence they try to deliver value during this internship. So I believe this is very, very clear to all of you. about what is expected from the interns during this internship. Here are some important email IDs which you can use. You can write mails to support@hackveda.in for technical support. For document sign, you can send a mail to scrum@hackveda.in. If you have any scrum issues, meeting issues, presentation issues, scoring issues, your presentations are not scored, or if there is any problem, you can write to scrum@hackveda.in. Any activity related to your college and human resources, you can communicate with Neha, Neha@hackveda.in, and she can help you out. Okay, if your college mentor wants to speak to somebody from our organization, you can always do human resources. Also, if you have to organize a meeting with your college mentor and your presentation, you can also schedule it through the mentors section, which I have given it to you in your intern tracker profile. So again, I can just walk you through it. So here is the mentors section. And if you want to schedule any of those meetings, you can, go here and schedule the meeting, and I can organize the right person to join that meeting and help you guys. Okay. So that's how it is done. Now, guys, questions. We are open for questions. If you have any questions, you can freely ask your questions now. Anybody, any questions? Ankita, would you want to add something if I missed any important information? Ankita, are you here? Okay, anyways, okay, guys, let me just give you all access, allow participants to mute. Okay, Arun Seni, yes, you can turn your cam on, you can unmute yourself, and you can ask your question.
So I just wanted to know that when we just completed our task and did the presentation, do we have to specifically means update the status for that presentation, or that it will automatically get updated?
So you have to request a task and it will automatically be assigned. Then you have to schedule a presentation. It will automatically be assigned. The schedule will be assigned. You have to join it. Now, when you are done with your presentation, the Scrum Manager will score it. You will receive the scores on your email. And all of this communication will be done through your email and intern tracker. So notifications you will get on email. And then through that email, you can go to intern tracker and you can access the information. Complete information would be on your intern tracker. Okay. And the communication from our side related to task, presentation schedule, completion letter, everything will be done through mail. And the email ID is director@hackveda.in, through which you will get all the automated mails. So there is a system behind this internship. Automatically it communicates with you with respect to what all you have requested, the task, the presentation, and whatever it is.
Okay. And so what about the part of the status for the task? Means the status of that particular task will automatically get updated, like?
Yes.
Or do we have to send an email or anything?
No, once you are done with the presentation, the Scrum Manager will send you a score. Once she gives a score, within next 24 to 48 hours, I review those scores and I mark the presentations complete.
Okay.
So then from the system automatically, it will be marked completed.
Okay. Okay.
So in two ways it will be done. Once you submit, once you deliver the presentation, Scrum Manager will give you a score within next 24 hours or 48 hours because there is huge load sometimes of the presentation. So she can take your presentation at the specified schedule. Then they can give you a score within 24 to 48 hours, and within next 24 hours we will mark it complete.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right. You guys need not do anything beyond your intern tracker. All the processes which are there on intern tracker, you have to follow through that. And every communication will be through email. And in case if you are stuck anywhere, if you have any questions, simply write to scrum@hackveda.in and somebody will connect with you and give you an explanation. Okay. Any other questions, anybody? Rest, I'm going to circulate this video once again with you guys. You can bookmark it, you can save it with you whenever you feel confused. Okay, PJ Rubel is asking, by mistake, the presentation has to be recorded before we schedule a meeting. You need see the recordings will be done during the presentation, during the live Scrum meeting, there will be a recording done. And if you can record your presentation in advance, that would be good. Because if your presentation is above 80 during the live Scrum meeting, then we will ask you for a video, for a recorded video. Okay. So, and that recorded video will be published on our channel or through however we want to circulate it to our customers or users or viewers. So it is good if you can record a presentation in advance. That will be helpful for you. And rest, when you deliver the live presentation during the Scrum meeting, it will be recorded by the Scrum manager, and accordingly it will be scored. Also, this video recording will also be integrated with the system, and it will be displayed on your profile about what all you have submitted so far during the presentation. All that video presentations recording will be displayed on your profile on Intern Tracker. So you can always check back your complete internship journey during with Hackveda. Okay, Rubel, I believe your question is answered. Great. Guys, anybody, any other questions? Also, if you have any other friends, those who have joined this internship along with you, but somehow they couldn't join this, try to connect with them and help them out. Explain them what is needed during this internship. Also, I'm going to circulate an email with the videos so that anybody who has missed any important points will get access to it. But again, since you are the team members of Hackveda now, we expect you guys to increase the value. Try to join our LinkedIn networks. Try to, whenever we try to communicate with you, get onto the responses in the shortest duration of time, deliver something valuable, gain more and more work experience, so that's what is expected from the interns. Plus, we have organized the system in a way that we are not going to, trouble your schedule or academic schedule. Whenever you are available, you can organize your internship processes accordingly. Okay. So when you request, we respond with the task allotment, presentation schedule, and, completion letter, probation letter, and all that processes. So try to make out time for internship, and then, try to work on the task, try to deliver something valuable, and gain more and more experience and deliver more and more value for the customers. So that's what is expected. So guys, thank you so much. I think we had a great talk today. I believe I have explained the most important part about this internship. What do we expect from the interns? And what all interns will be doing, you will get through the tasks on Intern Tracker. And whenever you face a problem, there are so many channels with which you can connect and you can, reach out and solve the problems. And always try to think that why you are here. You are here in the organization to generate more and more value for the customers, solve more and more problems, gain more and more experience for yourself, gain more and more skills for yourself, become more and more employable. So that's what you guys have to do in the next 4 months, 6 months, and till the time you are here with us as interns. Okay. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you for joining and have a great time. Wish you all a very, very happy Diwali. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.